There's a strange coincidence with crop circles on farms, in cornfields, a source of energy, in stimulation. Humans who see these descriptions, they say with their language what they observe, or a message from another world, spaceships landing on Earth now. And what's lost in the mystery has to do with a simplicity involved with consciousness and energy similar to culture, family, an indigenous health, a primitive tribal standard for living now, having food available with each person in a group doing a task to accomplish a goal for humans. Who use consciousness to have success hunting and gathering and building homes with no internet website and no service available for buying a house now. And here on Capitol Hill especially, a similar example. Ignoring what everyone describes with graffiti and yelling and screaming, social interactions, and instead considering stimulation as an option to have behavior less constrained and restricted and limited by a psychology they say has a system with processes similar to humans in black suits with ties who are always observing and always changing their freedom they say they don't have now. And are now talking about communism and socialism with their red billboards. More stimulation and a reward voting for the person they have dressed in red for those who need more friends. A bigger social network. And drugs. Lots and lots of those easier to purchase now. There's no unsolved mystery in this description now. Humans who use their bodies and their brains to have a self, they visualize in a world and use as their ego to keep their body and brain calm and relaxed, pretty and beautiful, sexy and elegant now. And within their processes and system of their mind, those who appreciate consciousness as stimulation now and appreciate a reward from their hard work, achieving goals and succeeding as a group who's indigenous and tribal and primitive, strong and powerful and very calm and relaxed now. In their homes, where they do their remote work and they order their Grubhub and they order their next date on Match.com or Tinder or some other website. Their body and brain has no word describing a language and letter they call a sound of an ego and self. They go find in a world with their friends participating in their game and distraction and confusion for their consciousness to have hallucinations now. Using less gasoline in a neighborhood such as Capitol Hill. Chasing shadows instead of driving to a park to enjoy a sunset now. Observing sounds and following whispers and voices to meet a companion to take a bong rip with now, to swallow some kratom and make some paintings about their emotions and their feelings and their cognition about aliens and abductions now. Meanwhile, in Tibet, with communism, Buddhists are forced to go work in China where Muslims are sterilized and forced into concentration camps, similar to Venezuela, where they have a food problem, where their consciousness and stimulation are exceeding expectations. However, energy requirements are slowly diminishing and will eventually cause those bullies, those big men, those beautiful, strong women to begin a process similar to what China does with Tibetans who meditate too much in monasteries and do practicals and hang prayer flags instead of a Xi Jinping picture and a communist red Chinese flag on their doorstep to participate and accept a system and processes with freedom to breathe and restrictions and limits and controls with behavior and language and sound and vision and prayer now. And in Venezuela, whoever says no, I disagree. I'd rather have energy than stimulation for my consciousness. They will be bullied like me. They will be silenced like me. They will be intimidated like me. And they will be weak and frail and die. With humans socially flourishing, receiving their daily stimulation and their nightly reward, with their families of many babies and empty refrigerators, replaced with agreements amongst one another. They have reached their goal and succeeded. And now they've solved climate change also.